guys, it's your girl Cindy and I'm back again with another video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Cindy and thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So I just want to give you an update on what is happening on TikTok. We have seen James and Fuhad's apology video. Of course, they are still getting cancelled, like people are still coming for them. The trending one is that Andrew, the white guy, did a reaction video. Basically, he reacted to the apology video that James and Fuhad did. And this is not sitting well with a lot of people. And y'all know that people have been saying that Andrew is a racist guy. He doesn't like black people. He doesn't like black women, especially. And he is always making jest of black women. Now, people are also saying that the mistake that James and Fuhad did was to appear on Andrew's show. Now, being who he is, he used that opportunity to bring out such joke, about black women. Why is he reacting to the apology video? Now, I'm going to show you Andrew's reaction video to James and Fuhad's apology video. It is crazy. Check this video out.
A quick PSA, quick acknowledgement. So, if you know, you know. If you don't, that's fine. But we just wanted to address something that's happening at the minute. This past weekend, there's been a couple of clips going around from when we did a session on the Flagrant podcast while we were on our US tour. And yeah, there were a few jokes made that were incredibly inappropriate. One specifically pertaining to black women. And in the clip, Andrew was making a joke. I'm not even going to get into specifics. Frankly, like, racist joke. And we were laughing at it. And to give, first of all, before we get into like specifics or anything like that, obviously there's just literally no excuse.
Pause.
There is no excuse.
Agreed. Pause.
There's no excuse.
There's no fucking excuse. Ow. Can you pause? Pause. No excuse for that. I just want to take in the beginning of it. There's no excuse for jokes. There is never an excuse for making jokes.
But can we try?
I'm not going to ever make an excuse for being a comedian. There is never an excuse for making jokes. Okay? That is a real statement said by a man. I just want that to be clear. There is never an excuse for making jokes with the boys. Go on. Let's take it serious. Look at how sad he is over on the left.
Real thing. Like, it is, yeah. Fight is a real thing. And
he is. Do you see how we should go back? We should go back because he's going through it right now. Look how he practiced this. I'm gonna pick my skin on my finger.
I love you guys.
No. I need you to watch it. Look, he bite his bottom lip
again. And it's about being human. It's about realizing that you don't know what you're prepared for. You don't know how to prepare for something
you don't know.
You don't know what's going to happen. And once it's happened one time, you're like,
pause.
Right.
You know what's mad funny about this? Is that they had shit that they asked to take out the episode. You know what they didn't ask to take out?
Your racist slander. Why is your nose twitching?
They had shit. Their producer, whatever, was like, "Hey, we really think that's inappropriate. We'd like to take that out. That's very uncomfortable." Their fight and flight instinct really kicked in after the power down. But with that joke about the black women, nothing really seemed. The fight or flight wasn't really there.
Your delivery was too good. I think
maybe they were seduced by the delivery.
Yeah,
I like them. I feel bad they're going through this, but you don't got to protect anybody. That's what I would say. To y'all personally, to y'all publicly, you don't got to protect. Your people are equal.
Listen.
You're not born a perfect person, and yeah, we don't condone. We don't appease that behavior. We don't.
All right. We get it. So here's the thing. Listen, I do have empathy for what they're going through. They're young into this content game.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is what happens with a lot of people who are like funny on the internet, but they're not comedians. Yeah. So they are still concerned about cancellation. I think comedians, we understand that being funny is saying inappropriate things. Yeah. Sometimes that thing that's inappropriate is something about you. Sometimes it's about other people. But the nature of being funny is something inappropriate happening.
Yeah.
Right? And I think what they're doing, what they don't realize is because they're young in the game. And we've all went through this. It's like scary in the beginning. You really think you're going to be canceled. You're worried. I'm sure that they have, people that they have to take care of, and they're like, oh, what if I have to go back and I have to get a regular job? Is it all over? I completely have empathy for that. I get that. What they don't realize is by apologizing, you're just amplifying it.
Yeah.
The people that are upset at this, the majority of them don't even listen to the podcast. A lot of them are probably resentful of your success. And they're like, why the fuck should these guys make all this money? And they're just like reacting to stupid videos on the internet and like telling stories.
They're just friends.
From college.
I'm just friends.
Yeah, I'm just friends. Why can't I have millions of dollars like they have? So but they don't realize that. They really think it's their community. Your community still loves you. Your community still knows you. And if you actually have a community, like you say, which I do believe you do, they're not going to immediately throw you away because of one clip where you're laughing at a clear fucking joke.
I was at the live show. They're not going anywhere. Your fans
you said
fucking love you.
You said the live show was amazing.
It was amazing. And your
Right?
fans
Exactly.
fucking love you. They're not going anywhere.
But what you have done, and this is hopefully the learning moment, is that you have empowered those people that are trying to cancel you. Remember, the people trying to cancel you get off on you being canceled. You having to come out and apologize and bend to their whim and change the disposition of who you are. And it is a change, right? Because you had the ability to edit it out. You chose not to edit it out. Didn't mean anything to you. You only want to edit it, or you only want to talk about it now because of the negative reaction. If nobody reacted to it, you wouldn't go back and be like, we feel horrible and we have to protect our community and all this other bullshit you're saying. The learning lesson here is you do not apologize, because you're just going to empower these people who aren't even part of your community in the first place. You guys have built something with people who actually know you and care about you. And one thing that happens could never sway them, especially on a podcast where you're joking around. Like, it's ridiculous. That's a learning lesson.
And I think also when you're first going through that, you think about, oh, we have black female fans. I appreciate them so much. They must be so hurt by this. They're not hurt by this. You don't realize that. You start feeling empathy for people that don't feel bad, that weren't hurt. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, you're thinking about all the black girls you see at the live shows, blah, blah. Oh, those girls are probably so heartbroken. They think no, they don't. They know who you are.
Those girls know who you are. They know you're joking. Go out.
So I agree with everything you said, but I think in their situation, I don't necessarily feel like they shouldn't apologize because their fan base is different. You guys are comedians. You cultivated a fan base that are used to edgy jokes. So their fans tuned into the show and heard them talk or laugh about jokes in a way that they've never done before. And so their fans can be disappointed. So it's like, I don't think it's wrong to necessarily apologize in that.
So that's the video that is trending on TikTok. Andrew's reaction video. Now we could see the way they were laughing, and obviously Andrew is not happy that James and Fuhad apologized to their community. They apologized to black women. I just want to say this. Making jokes at the expense of someone else is not humor. As a comedian, you should know when to draw the line. You should know when to stop. It is quite unfortunate that James and Fuhad are being dragged all over social media. People are calling them out, but then they recognized and acknowledged that they have done something wrong. They decided to tender an apology, even though some people are not accepting the apology, but at least they tried to apologize. Now you, Andrew, decided to react to the apology video, saying that they shouldn't have apologized to black women. Wow. Anyways, I'm going to show you just few videos. Let's just hear what people said about Andrew's reaction video. And I'm going to show you some screenshots of comments I grabbed randomly so you guys can see what people are saying about this whole situation. Check these videos out.
So Andrew Schulz has just done a reaction video reacting to James and Fuad's apology video. I already knew I was going to be irritated when I started watching it because he is just a troll. Like, he's just a real life troll. People want to be saying, oh, he's a comedian and whatnot, but what they said in their apology video was right. It definitely 100% was racist comments. Besides that, obviously, Andrew Schulz would feel as though he's been sort of thrown under the bus by James and Fuad. So he had to come back with something. And honestly, I'm just tired because at this point, I didn't even know who he was before this. So the fact that we're even talking about this man is irritating me to begin with, but I digress. He then decides that he's obviously going to throw James and Fuad under the bus as well. He basically says, do you know what's so funny? That their producers and them had loads of bits that they wanted to take out of the podcast episode, but Do you know what they didn't ask to be taken out? And apparently, here we are. They have asked for bits to be taken out, and the whole section that everyone's enraged about wasn't asked to be removed. They watched that, they sat there, and wasn't asked to be removed. Obviously, Andrew Schulz, I'm hoping that, you know, he's getting as much energy as James and Fuad, because yes, it should be that way. But James and Fuad also were obviously fine, not necessarily fine with what he said, but they didn't feel that uncomfortable that they asked for it to be removed and other things were removed. Like, they didn't ask. I feel like that's our answer. Like, that says it all, really.
Quick PSA, quick acknowledgement. So, if you know.
And this is why it doesn't pay to be laughing along with racists, because tutus now, they're laughing at you. Look at you. Look at what's going on. I just got a chance to look at the Andrew Schulz response to Fuhad and James's apology. And if I was Fuhad and James, I would be so embarrassed. Imagine the racist who put you in these problems is now, well, you put yourself in the problems for not defending black women, but imagine the racist who invited you onto their podcast to throw you off. Actually, this now feels like very much like a setup. He's invited you onto the podcast, he said controversial things, knowing that you wouldn't have a backbone, knowing that you'd be spineless, knowing that he's going to say controversial things, gotten you in loads of trouble because you are unable to support black women, and is now laughing at your apology to try to salvage what's gone on. Are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed? Sorry, I'm making eggs. But even for a second, I felt a bit sorry for James and Fuhad. For a second, I felt a bit sorry for them, because look at how power works. Look at how power works. Because the person who we should be upset with, and we are upset with, but the person who should be getting all the backlash is Andrew Schulz, who made the racist comments in the first place. But he is standing wrong and strong and laughing at you for apologizing to the community. You know, you haven't, the apology's been taken down now, but he's laughing at you for apologizing and trying to salvage your brand when he's caused you this problem in the first place. This is white supremacy at play. This is white supremacy at play, because this is what they do. They throw their stones and they hide their hands. And this is exactly what's happened now. I know that James and Fuhad must be somewhere just with their head in their hands, because how could this have gone so wrong? How could you have even found yourself on the Andrew Schulz podcast? Was it the Flagrant podcast in the first place? You should have never been there. You should have never been there, and now look at you. And I don't even know how Andrew Schulz isn't even banned, like cancelled. I don't even understand that. That's a whole other topic for a whole other video. But this mockery of James and Fuhad, this is what you get for laughing along with white supremacists, racists.
That is a real statement said by a man.
Oh wow, you're also getting mocked on the other side of things? That's crazy. Who would have thunk that would have happened? I said it once before, but it bears repeating. The disappointment is not coming from the fact that you did not defend black women, right? The disappointment comes from the fact that whoever did the research for you to find out which podcast that you should appear on in America failed you tremendously. It almost feels as if they were setting you up to fail. You were in a better position trying to get on Charlemagne's podcast than ever spending a smidgen of time trying to get on Andrew Schulz's podcast. The person who put you in that position needs to be fired and excommunicated, because they are setting you up to fail. I don't know if there is coming back from this, but hopefully if you do, you've learned from this.
Mad funny about this is that they had shit that they asked to take out the episode. You know what they...
Aside from the fact that the man that had y'all kicking and kicking y'all legs up like schoolgirls is throwing you under the bus, he is holding you more accountable than y'all held yourselves. Because I want to know, if making fun of black women was the safest thing you felt like could be on that podcast, what else was taken out? Q, I never thought the lepers would eat my face, please.
Now on your screen are some of the screenshots of comments I grabbed so you guys can see what other people are saying about this video. Now, these videos are still trending. Like Andrew is trending, James Fuhad, they are trending, and Black British people are still making videos. You know, they are not happy with this whole situation, and it is not good, you know, seeing videos like this where people are making jests of Black women. Do you expect Black women to just sit down, fold their arms, and then accept the jokes? Of course, they would react. They will still come back on social media, cancel those people because the video was made public. And people are not considering the way Black women are feeling watching their favorite podcasters laughing, making jest of them, and you all expect them to keep quiet. Anyways, you guys, I just thought I should update you what is happening on TikTok. And let me know what you all think in the comment, what you have to say about Andrew's video. And thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course, come back on another video. I'm going to see you all in my next one. You all stay blessed. Bye.